Hello, this is Lauren Satterwhite with the NC Medicaid EHR Incentive Program. This video today is going to show you how to find your EHR certification number on ONC's Certified Health IT Product List website. Since that's a mouthful, I'll be referring to that as the ONC Chapel. And once you have that number, where to update that information on CMS's Registration and Attestation, or RNA, system. The links I show you today will be available as a link below, and they're also on our website. So before you get started, you need to figure out what EHR you have. So what's your EHR developer, the version number, the edition, the product, what modules you have, etc. And if you can't find this information, or if you have questions about this, contact your vendor for more assistance. But once you know your EHR's information, you'll head over to ONC's Chapel, which is the website I have pulled up here. And for this video, I'm going to use Epic as an example. So I'm going to type in Epic, and you'll see it brings back 14 results. So I'm going to look at the list of Epic systems and modules that are displayed here and select the applicable product, edition, and version. So let's say I have the Beacon Cancer Registry Reporting product. This first one here. I'm going to click on the Cert ID, this yellow button, all the way on the right hand of the toolbar. Click on that, and Chapel is going to search its database to see if the product meets its certification criteria. So in this case, the Chapel is showing me that no, this module alone meets 0% of the base criteria. So if I try to get the certification number, you can see a little circle with a red line through it. That means it's not going to pull back a CMS certification ID number. But let's say I have in addition to this module, I have the Epic Care Ambulatory EHR Suite. So I'll click the Cert ID again. And you'll see here that it meets 100% of the base criteria. So when I click Get 2015 EHR Certification ID, the Chapel will generate an EHR certification ID number right here. And that's the number that you'll need to enter on CMS's RNA system. The versions of Epic that are listed here are 2015 certified, but it's possible that you might have a 2014 or maybe even a 2014-2015 edition of CERT, and that's completely okay. The examples here today just show you the 2015 EHR certification ID number. So once I have this number, I'm going to head over to CMS's RNA system and update that information on their system. I obviously don't have an account with CMS, so I can't walk you through this update in real time, but I can show you how to get where you need to be. So I'm going to head over to the Registration and Attestation system. You can access that through CMS's EHR Incentive Program website. And going through there, I suggest using the registration user guide for Medicaid eligible professionals. That will give you screenshots of the updates that you're making on their system. So for this specific example, I'm heading over to page 9 of the user guide, where you can enter where it'll show you where to enter the EHR certification number. So after I log in to CMS's RNA system, I'll click on the registration tab, the modify in the action column. Then I'll click on topic 1, EHR incentive program, and then I'll click yes that I have a certified EHR, and then I'll be able to enter that EHR certification number that I got on the Chapel in this text box here. CMS says this is optional, but it's not for our program, so be sure to update this as your EHR changes. After you've entered this EHR certification ID number, submit all of your changes on the RNA system, and you'll know that your changes were submitted if you see this submission receipt page. An example of this can be found on page 17 of the user guide. If you don't see this page, you have not fully submitted your changes. Alright, there you have it, a short video of how to get your EHR certification ID and where to update that information once you have it. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and if you have any questions, please email us at ncmedicaid.hit@dhhs.nc.gov.